Try the Delta 8 last night. I had an amazing and restful night sleep. Yes, love that Delta 8. Well, it's 8 o'clock. We're going to get started. This is our Wakana business overview. This is information that you want to hear about our company, about our leaders, about our amazing products, and the opportunity. I want to bring up to the stage Dr. Joy Smith. She is a Ruby in our company. She is an amazing business partner. She is a mom. Well, she was a wife first, then she became a mom, but she's a pharmacist as well. She's one of the lead pharmacists in Chicago at Stroger Hospital, the same hospital I did my residency many, 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 many moons ago. So Dr. Joy Smith, are you out there?
I sure am. I was muted, but I am here now. So Dr. Rita, thank you for that introduction. I still don't believe that it was many, many, many moons ago, because you don't look like you've been around many, many moons. Doesn't she look amazing? You all, I saw some of y'all put in the comments, but I just wanted to reiterate.
So thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And like you said, the peppermint oil, I had a long day. I don't know if my day was as long as yours, but it felt long to me. So I have some of my peppermint oil here. I was using it with our detox tea, and I used it, rubbed a little bit on my hands in between calls, and it just refreshed me. So that's amazing. But tonight, I want to give you all some information about Wakana. I'm going to start from the top, and Dr. Rita is going to finish us up. But let me just minimize this so you all can see. So Wakana, we are the crown jewel of CBD, representing health, wealth, legacy, and freedom as our 4 pillars. And in Wakana, we're not just a business. We're a movement, and we help to end the negative stigma that's caused communities around the world to suffer and lose out on the health and wealth benefits of the cannabis plant. I'm sure a lot of us have had friends, family members, what have you, that have been on the wrong side of the law when it comes to cannabis. And we want to help end that stigma and also end the suffering in all those communities. So our mission, we're the catalyst to stir this movement, and we're inspiring people to move into this legal space of cannabis as entrepreneurs, formulators, investors, making sure that they have the courage and strength and education to take back their health, wealth, legacy, and freedom. So our 4 co-founders, which represent our 4 pillars, they are amazing women. You just saw Dr. Rita McGuire, our chief medical officer. She has been an OBGYN for over 30 years. She even testified in front of the governor around the legalization and taxation of adult use cannabis. And she really has been using cannabis in her patients and with her patients over the last 4 years, really digging into the science, digging into the research, and making sure that she's well educated so that she can then educate her patients, her family members, her friends. An amazing woman, wellness guru, just anything you can think of related to health and wellness, she is it. Dr. Patricia Van Pelt is another guru that I like to call our mindset guru. So she hosts our Wake Up Wealthy Now calls, and she really helps us to wake up with a wealthy mindset, because we know that waking up wealthy, it all starts in your mind. She is an evangelist. She's serving her 3rd term in the state Senate. She's a mom, a wife, an author, just an amazing, amazing woman who wears so many hats, just like all of our co-founders do. And Melissa Boston, our CEO, she is really the visionary for our company. The name for Wakana came to her on an airplane. And when she got that name and got that vision, she just continued to run with it. She runs tirelessly, as all these other ladies do, to make sure that Wakana is the crown jewel of CBD indeed. And Phyllis Nash, our chief sales officer, she's our fabulous Phyllis Nash. She is our midwife. She helps to birth all of the possibilities that you could ever dream of when it comes to building your business. Having had only 2 jobs in her life, she is making sure, and then working for herself after that, she is making sure that we all can build our businesses to the heights that we're looking to build them. And so this is a roll call now. You may not have been on when Dr. Rita gave the roll call earlier. Let us know who invited you. Let us know if you're a business partner. Let us know if you're here to just get more information. Whatever it is, you are welcome in this space. So as we're talking about Wakana, the crown jewel of CBD, in just 2 short years, and it will be exactly 2 years on April 20th, 2021, in just 2 short years, we've amassed about $4 million in cumulative sales. So through the pandemic, through the presidency we just came out of, through just the social unrest, we've continued to grow and continue to thrive to make sure that we're living up to that vision and mission that we spoke about. So the 2018 Farm Bill is what made all of this possible, right? The 2018 Farm Bill states that CBD that comes from the hemp species of the cannabis plant is able to be sold, cultivated, and consumed in all 50 states. So as long as it is 0.3% of THC or less. So the products that you're gonna see that we're gonna talk about, those all abide by the Farm Bill. We made sure that we were compliant when it came to providing our products to our customers, to our distributors. So the cannabis industry, this cannabis industry is booming. We went from illegal to now essential. And Rolling Stone even says CBD became an unexpected star of legalized pot. You have BuzzFeed News acknowledging the disparities that are going on with regard to race in this space. So there's so much information that we can glean from this cannabis industry that we have yet to even uncover. And the CBD revenue, CBD alone, is expected to be $20 billion by 2024. And if Wakana has anything to do with it, if all of these things that are going on in the cannabis world keep happening, I'm sure that that number will be exceeded by 2024. Wakana specifically, we're participating in billion-dollar industries, right? So obviously the CBD industry, but the weight loss industry, immune, essential oils, skincare, hair care. I mean, the list goes on. And we have products that fit into each of these categories. So what is CBD, right? You may be on this call, you're excited, someone invited you, and you should be grateful that they invited you, but you're like, what is CBD, Dr. Joy? I don't know what that is. So CBD is a compound that naturally occurs in industrial hemp. CBD is a compound that naturally occurs in industrial hemp, and although there's more than 85 different cannabinoids, CBD is the second most common. The first most common is going to be delta-9 tetrahydrocannabinol. Now, you don't need to know that long word. You don't need to remember that long word. But what you need to know is that THC and CBD are two totally different components. They share some similarities, but they're different components. So that CBD is non-psychotropic. It's going to give you the health without the high, versus the THC that may give you some of that high, the paranoia. So when we're talking about our CBD products, we are compliant, like I stated before, with the State Department of Agriculture, and all of our CBD is grown in accordance with Section 7606 of the 2018 Farm Bill. So we're organic, we're third-party tested, we have certificates of analysis. Those certificates of analysis show that exactly what we say is in the bottle or in the container, whatever your product comes in. Those certificates of analysis are going to show you that what we say is there is actually there. Now we're learning and unlearning. THC, like I said, is different than CBD. So let's talk about the differences. THC has psychoactive effects. It stimulates receptors in the brain's pleasure center, releases a higher than normal level of dopamine, and creates that high that we talked about. But CBD is different. It's non-intoxicating. It stimulates receptors in the brain for sure, but those receptors are going to regulate pain, perception, anxiety, nausea, and so many other things. And the medical applications we're going to talk about on this next slide. So some of them, anti-inflammatory and pain relief, just to name a few. All right, so now we're gonna go between the THC and the CBD column, right? So the THC column you're seeing might help reduce pain, might help reduce nausea and vomiting, might improve muscle spasms, right? But when you move over to the CBD column, you're seeing that it's helping with pain. It's helping with nausea and vomiting, stimulating bone growth. It's anti-inflammatory. I mean, the list goes on. And you see that it's really leading the charge in the cannabinoid space in terms of the health benefit that it can provide for people. And the reason that CBD is even able to be used is what's called used in our bodies and actually absorbed is what's called the endocannabinoid system. So all of us that have a spinal cord have an endocannabinoid system, right? But we weren't taught about this in school. I went to pharmacy school, didn't learn about it. Dr. Rita went to medical school, didn't learn about it. Our other medical advisory board members did not learn about this endocannabinoid system. But we have receptors in almost every place you can think of, from the heart to the eyes, the lungs, the brain, the teeth, the stomach. I mean, any place you can think of, there are receptors that are looking for cannabis to bring the body back in balance. So speaking of bringing the body back in balance, our products that have our 0.3% of THC or less and our CBD products, they address a number of different things, right? So we have our sexual enhancement products. We have our gummies. I love to take our gummies in the evening before bed because it really helps with that restful sleep. Our pure gummies I've even taken in the daytime when I'm having anxiety or when I just need to just calm down and quiet the noise without having some of the extra tiredness that the additional THC can provide. And when you hear us say pure gummies, that means that those have 0.0% of THC or less. So that's ideal for those of us who have random drug screens at our jobs, because we don't want you to compromise your job, but we still want you to enjoy the benefits of CBD, right? So if you have random drug screens, that pure line with the white label is going to be for you. We have our tinctures, we have our topicals. I like to combine those three that I talked about, the tincture, the topical, the gummy, when I'm having pain, because I like to layer the products. We know that some of these products have different times that they act in the body. So if it's wearing off, there's another product that can be gearing up to work. And I think that's important for us to combine our products and really provide maximum benefit. I mean, from our virus defense products to our oud body oil, our smokables that can get to your body, your bloodstream within 1 to 5 minutes, and down to even hair care. We're attacking all of these industries that we told you about. Our coffee, our butter. I mean, the list goes on and on. Our seasonings, we can just attack every industry. So again, the CBD industry, weight loss, wellness and immune, skincare, essential oils, hair care, we've really covered the bases of everything that you would need, right? From a wellness perspective. You can learn about our hair care system specifically on our hair call on Mondays at 2:30 Central. That is an awesome time to hear our trichologist, Doris Mosley, really talk about our hair care system and talk about how it can be used in our hair to really promote those healthy strands, because we want to SOS, save our strands, right? And our essential oils, Dr. Rita and I talked about the peppermint oil at the beginning. I know Dr. Rita loves using the peppermint oil to just wake her up, awaken those senses, really feel refreshed. I love peppermint oil as well for the same reason. In addition to being able to use it for digestive reasons. You might want to drop a couple of drops in your tea, and that can really help if you're having any digestive upset. Tea tree oil is gentle enough to be able to be used neat, or without a carrier oil if you're having any blemishes or any breakouts. Lemon oil can be a good antibacterial. You can add it to your cleaning solutions. Frankincense for grounding, really releasing that stress. Eucalyptus can be uplifting as well. It can also help with those sore muscles. And finally, black seed. I saved the best for last because the black seed does everything. Black seed has so many different uses, and you can feel free to go to your favorite search engine and just type in black seed oil and see how many medical applications it indeed has. So like I told you, we do have some of our sexual enhancement products, and you see our lube, our shave oil, our honey, our aftershave balm, and our King of the Jungle gummies. What makes these gummies different than the other ones that we have is that they have some added ingredients. We know that CBD can help to dilate the blood vessels. We know that CBD can increase libido, but some of these additional ingredients can really help with increasing that blood flow as well, increasing that libido and heightening the sexual experience. So this is just an awesome way to add to our line, and I'm sure there'll be many more products to come. But these are just some of the pictures of the different sexual enhancement products we do have. And you can feel free to ask the person that invited you how you can secure some of those products as well. So with our Wakana disclaimer, let me just make it clear. We don't sell to persons under the age of 18. And our vaping products are not for sale to persons under the age of 21. If you're under a doctor's care, you're taking medication, you have any type of medical condition that you're being watched after for with a doctor, you want to make sure that you let your doctor know that you're taking CBD so that there's not any threat of interaction, there's not any issue that way. These statements haven't been evaluated by the FDA, and we are not here to say that these products treat, cure. We're not diagnosing, we're not mitigating any disease. We are simply talking about the symptomatic relief that it can provide, or talking about different issues that it can assist with, okay? And like we said, you can always go to your favorite search engine and learn more about how these things work within the body and how they work from a medical perspective. So with that, Dr. Rita, I will give it back to you. Thank you so much, and I hope you all learned something this evening. Dr. Rita is going to give you some great information about Wakana as the movement, as the business.
Thank you so much. Dr. Joy Smith, can you do me a favor? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you give me a moment? Let's see if we can entertain 1 or 2 questions about the product so far.
Sure. Let's see if we have questions here. No questions. I think you did speak. I think that's Doris Mosley. Ayana wants to say hi.
Hello, Ayana.
Hold on, mommy. Let me work.
I was out of town. Mommy was saving protect.
Okay, so I don't see any questions right now, Dr. Rita. I'm going to go over to the Q&A. If anyone has any questions, please put them in the chat. And while you are all putting them in the chat, maybe I'll tell you a little bit why I said yes to Wakana. Would that be okay right now, Dr. Rita?
Yeah, that would be great. I
Okay.
didn't get my slides up, so that would be great.
Oh, no problem. So Wakana found me when my husband and Dr. Rita met at a networking event. And my husband was pretty adamant about the fact, you need to call her tonight. You need to call her right now. And I think he actually got us on the phone together. So we talked briefly, found out a time that was good for both of us to talk the next day. And we've been inseparable ever since in terms of just learning about Wakana, learning about the scientific perspective. When I decided to become a Wakanapreneur, it literally started with Dr. Rita has had a career of over 30 years and she hasn't compromised her license, so I'll be fine. Like I did it backwards. I didn't do all the research first and then do that. I did it backwards. And what kind of just fell in line with everything that I was doing, right? I'm already a health coach, already a pharmacist, already an aromatherapist, and really seeking to learn that other side of healing, the one that doesn't involve all the medications that I deal with on a daily basis. And when my brother got diagnosed with cancer and decided to go on his own natural wellness journey before traditional treatments were considered, or while we were waiting on traditional treatments, he sparked a lot in all of us. Please stop it. He sparked a lot in all of us. And so it sparked me to go on my own health journey, my other brother to go on his health journey, and my dad to do the same. So when Wakana came along, it not only, married that to match holistic traditional, but it also brought me around a group of individuals who are like-minded and wanted to push us forward as a people. So I just really appreciate Wakana for everything that I have learned, everything that I've been exposed to, and the family that I've been brought into as a result of being here. So thank you, Dr. Rita. Thank you, co-founders. Thank you, Wakana. I love you all.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I want to just let you know how powerful that was. Always learning something new from you, Dr. Joy Smith. And so I'm going to share my slides now. Let's see. Wonderful. So I want to welcome everyone. I'm Dr. Rita McGuire, Chief Medical Officer here at Wakana, one of the co-founders. And I'm telling you, I honestly got just mesmerized by Dr. Joy Smith's presentation that I forgot to pull up my presentation. So thank you for being patient with me. Always learning something new from you, Dr. Joy Smith, about our amazing products. And this is my why. You know, when we think about network marketing, what do we think about? Why do people do network marketing? Why do they become involved in a network marketing company like Wakana? Why? Well, because you're able to earn money and work less. You're able to start to get passive income that you can leave for generations, right? When you're sleeping, that's passive income. When you wake up and see that customers have gone to your website and purchased products, that's why folks do network marketing, to enable them to have freedom like never before. You know, Dr. Joy Smith and I are both moms, and you saw how her daughter was there and she was still able to work her business and interact with her daughter. That's not possible to do when you're in the pharmacy. That's not possible to do when I'm delivering a baby or doing a C-section, or maybe whatever you do in life. So network marketing companies and having additional stream of income is absolutely imperative, especially in this day and age. So this is my family. I have 3 adult children. On the far left was my nephew, who was like a son to me. Unfortunately, he passed away 2 years ago from complications due to sickle cell anemia, but this is my why. This is the reason why I am so adamant about building my business here at Wakana. I'm an obstetrician gynecologist of over 30 years, still practicing medicine, but absolutely I'm slowing it down. I also testified for the state of Illinois to really allow these politicians to understand that this plant is necessary. It's healing. It's bringing so much wellness to so many Americans. So at this point of our presentation, there's three types of people. You know, at the beginning, we asked if you're a guest. So if you're a guest, I want you to remember your number, right? Because the person that invited you wants to know if you're person number one, number two, and number three. Person number one is a customer. That's someone you've heard about these amazing products and you want to get started on our products. Person number two, not only do you want to support the person that invited you by going to their website and purchasing products, but you want to be involved in their virtual party. See, we are doing so many things virtually. In fact, our entire business model can be run virtually. You know, the global pandemic, like Dr. Joy Smith said, did not stop our sales. Our revenues have gone through the roof. We're projecting to be a $20 million company in the next few years. So person number two is someone that wants to assist in hosting a party, hosting a webinar, hosting so many fun things that we do here at Wakana. And then person number three is someone like Dr. Joy Smith. See, I met her husband at a network marketing company, a network marketing event, and she immediately reached out to me. She joined and locked arms with us here at Wakana. She's instrumental in really educating us as well, in addition to building her business. So remember your number. Person number one is a customer. You want to support the person that invited you. You want to purchase lots and lots of our products. They're amazing. Person number two, you want to earn free products by hosting a party with the person that invited you. And then person number three, you want to hear about the opportunity. You want to hear about the opportunity in a network marketing company that is progressive, that is involved in one of the largest industries right now, which is cannabis. You want to earn extra money. You want to learn how to get residual and passive income as you're sleeping. You want to leave a legacy of wealth for your family. And there are 7 ways to earn income here at Wakana. We're going to talk about those 7 ways this evening. But again, we are a movement. We are a CBD company, but we are a movement to really help those to get on the other side of health, to get on the other side of wealth, to get freedom that you've always wanted, and to leave a legacy. So our full crown jewel dispensary is the opportunity for you to join Wakana as a business partner, as a broker. The full crown jewel dispensary is valued at $2,000, but it's only $998. And what's included in this full crown jewel dispensary to get your business started is products. In fact, this dispensary, you're getting way over $1,500 worth of products that you can retail at a 50% profit margin. It also gives you the party plan pack. That's a pack that's also not only including product, but scripts and invitations and ideas of how to host parties virtually. It also includes a broker key activation. And what that means as a broker or a business partner with us here at Wakana, it allows you to bring in business partners and to give them a 30-day free test drive, a website where they're able to earn money without holding any inventory. And you can give away, as a business partner, you can give away thousands of these websites for free for 30 days. It also includes 2 of our Wakana University vouchers. See, Wakana University is our process of educating our business partners. It's an 8-hour online course that after you take the course, you take an exam. We want you to pass that exam by 70%, and it gives you all the tools. It gives you all the tools to be very successful in building a customer base, in building the confidence and branding and marketing your business, and understanding how CBD works, in dosing, understanding about all those essential oils that we talked about and other products. And when you purchase this full crown jewel dispensary, it puts you at a level of sapphire. That's one of the very first benchmarks of leaders in our company. Now, when you start to build your organization and your business partners, they come in, they do the same thing you do. They come in, they purchase that full crown jewel dispensary, you earn $200 bonus each and every time you personally sponsor a business partner. In fact, as you start building your organization, you earn between $5 and $50 paid 7 levels deep. So these are some of the examples of the scripts, the invitations, even comes with recipes for when you have those virtual parties, they can be really, really exciting for your guests. This is our Wakana University, which can be purchased a la carte if you want. It's $199. And these are all the things that you'll learn and more: social media marketing, building a customer base, making money in edibles. We actually teach you how to make a CBD brownie, how to properly dose the amount of CBD, compliance, compensation, CBD 101, and essential oils. Now, we also have something called starter packs, because we understand maybe $998 may be a little bit too much. The starter packs are $219.95, but they value over $500. These packs come with $200 worth of products you can retail at a 40% profit margin. It comes with that broker key activation. Again, that's the ability for you to give away as many free CBD online dispensaries as your heart desires. It also comes with that Wakana University entrance for one person to get that education. And each time that you personally sponsor someone in the business and they purchase a starter pack, you earn $40. In fact, you earn between $4 and $20 as you teach your business partners to do the same thing 7 levels deep. Now let's talk about your online website. See, your online website gives you the ability tonight to start earning money without holding any inventory. Every time your customer or customers come to your website and they purchase a product, we have assigned a commissionable volume to every single product. So you earn between 20 and 50% on your commissionable volume. So the more volume you have at the end of the month, the higher your commission will be. Your customers are getting free shipping for any orders over $50. They're getting affordable products. They're getting products that are tested, that are third-party validated, tested, and they are also natural, organic, safe, and effective. So you are able to give away as many of these free websites for 30 days. Now, what happens after 30 days? Well, the person that you've given a website to, for instance, within 30 days, they either have to get certified through our Wakana University, or they have to upgrade. They have to upgrade to a starter pack, or more preferably going to that full crown jewel dispensary for $998. So these are great ways to earn money without holding any inventory by using this online website that you get with not only that full crown jewel dispensary, but those starter packs as well. So Robert Kiyosaki, we all know, or many of you read his book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He really says it best. He says the richest people in the world, they look for and they build networks. Yep, that's what network marketing is about. Just building your influence with the circle of folks that you know, meeting other folks. And when you do that, when you start to build a network in this company, you start to make overrides, you start to make commissions, you really start to produce what we call that residual income. You start to make that passive income that when you're sleeping, you are making money. So our company is set up where you're earning between 1 and 15% in commissionable volumes, 7 levels deep. So what makes Wakana different, right? Many of us, like myself, I've been involved in at least 10 network marketing companies, if not more, in my lifetime. Well, what makes Wakana different from the Herbalife and other companies is that there's no huge startup fees. We don't charge you for your website. There's no required auto ships. There's no balancing of legs in order to get those compensations. There's no quotas. The shipping cost is minimal. Free shipping with any orders over $50. And the compensation plan has been proven. It's not just the 1%, top 1% that makes the money. We have people that are with Wakana that have never made significant money in any network marketing company that they've been with in the past, and now is making significant income. We have a great customer support, not only for our customers, but our business partners as well. We have something called a shared revenue pool. Oh my goodness, you are able to share between 4 and 6% of our monthly revenue at the end of the month. And understanding that being your own boss means what? Being your own boss means more time with family, more times with friends, and having an unlimited income potential. So there's 3 ways to get started. We want you to get started today. The best way we know to get started is through our full crown jewel dispenser. It's just $998. That can be broken up in 2 payments if necessary. Second way to get started is through our starter packs, which are $219.95. That's either our millennial pack or our stimulus pack. Now the difference is that our millennial pack is more for millennials. It's got the vape cartridges, the pre-rolls, the gummies. It's got all the cool stuff millennials love. But our stimulus pack is just for people like me, those baby boomers, right? We've got those aches, those pains. We need that pain cream. We need the pain salve. We've got the empowered hair for our thinning hair in there. But it doesn't matter. Whichever package you like, you can get. You don't need a millennial to purchase the millennial. You don't need to be a baby boomer to purchase the stimulus. And if money is an issue, and only if money is an issue, the 30-day free test drive, where you're able to have your own CBD dispensary, you're able to enter a $20+ billion industry with a 30-day free test drive if money is an issue. But just know within 30 days, you either have to upgrade to one of our packages or get certified through our Wakana University. So we want you to remember your number. Again, we'll review it. Person number 1 is that customer. They want to support the person that invited them. They want to go to their website and order products. Person number 2, you want to do that as well as host a party with the person that invited you. You can earn free product as well. And then person number 3 is someone like I was, someone like Dr. Joy Smith was, who's now Ruby in our company. She's one of the leaders in our company. She chose that full crown jewel dispenser. She understood that if we don't find a way to make money when we're asleep, we'll all be working for the rest of our lives. So we're going to take some questions right now. That's all for me. I'm going to look in the chat, look in the Q&A, but we want to thank you for joining us. Again, if you are a guest on the line, we want you to contact the person that invited you, let them know what number you are, and hopefully we have a lot of number 3s on the line tonight. So I want to remind everyone to remember their number. If you're a guest on the line, we want you to contact the person that invited you. Let them know what number you are, number 1, number 2, number 3. We'll see you here next week. If not, I'll see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Contact the person that invited you so that they can give you the Zoom ID and passcode for our 8 o'clock meeting tomorrow night. So have a good night, be well, and be safe, and we'll see you next time.
Yes, ma'am. You too. Good night, everyone.
Good night.